There is not much that I hate in this world, but one definite perception that gets me riled every time is the one that students in a rural environment have had less life experience than those who live in a more urban setting. I understand that culture is traditionally equated with otherness, and that those who have had the opportunity to travel and attend cultural events have met other people, tasted other foods, smelled other scents, seen other sights, heard other sounds, and may have even touched otherness firsthand. Though travel and the opportunity to expand one's horizons through the arts can be life-changing events, so too can be the practice of using your home environment as inspiration for creative pursuits. Working with high school students in rural Maine has taught me to see the natural beauty and the rich culture that surrounds me. Before I worked with these students, I thought I needed otherness to be creative and transport my students into other lives, other worlds. During my first years of teaching, I sought to bring culture and experience to students rather than to listen to the culture and experiences they were already having. Though these students were patient with me, I knew deep down that the connections they were making were shallow and did not demonstrate an understanding of the real world as I saw it. As my understanding of my students increased, so did my connection with this area and with the inspiration that can be found all around me on a daily basis. When I stopped seeking the otherness and followed my students' line of vision, I found extraordinary beauty and complexity in the objects, plants, people, terrain, and weather of Western Maine. Perhaps more importantly, this new appreciation has led me to become a more innovative and perceptive teacher. I feel like my openness to creative expression has evolved into a more open mind and a comfort that allows my students to show me their world as they see it. The best documentaries are filmed by those who are familiar with and attached to their subject matter. The best books are written by authors who are speaking from a place of authority and knowledge. The best music will transport the listener into the soul of the performer. Denying local culture and creativity does not help students to become more adventurous. They only learn to turn a dull eye to the possibilities that surround them. Now, when I expect my students to create, whether their product is a piece of writing, poetry, artwork, a speech, a photograph, a CD, acting a scene from a play, or contributing to a discussion, I ask them first to start with their personal experience and what they know to be true. After all, they are the authority on the color, texture, taste, scent, and feel of this landscape and their rural culture. They have the rest of their lives to gather experiences with otherness. If they are not able to draw from what they know to be true, will they appreciate the culture they see when they enter the wide world?